You wake up to heat. Not normal heat. Leonida heat. The kind that sticks to your neck before you even open your eyes. The kind that makes the air feel heavy. For a few seconds, you don't move.
You hear a gate buzz. You hear shoes on concrete. You hear a woman take her first breath outside prison. Then you open your eyes. Lucia is standing 20 feet away from you. Dark hair, tired face. There is an ankle monitor under one pant leg. Small, plastic, almost harmless. That is the detail you keep looking at. Not the prison, not the sky, not the road stretching toward Vice City. The ankle monitor.
Because in Leonida, even freedom comes with something attached to it. A car waits outside the fence. Jason is leaning against it. He does not look like a hero. He looks like someone who has been awake too long. Lucia walks toward him. For a second, neither of them smiles. Then Jason opens the car door, and somehow you are walking with them. You don't know how you got here. You don't have money. You don't have a map. You don't even have the right clothes for this kind of heat. But you know exactly where you are, because the world has been waiting years to see this place. Vice City, USA. You get in the back seat. Jason starts the car. Lucia looks out the window, and the prison gets smaller behind you. At first, it feels like a dream. Palm trees lean over the road. Somewhere far ahead, Vice City rises out of the heat. You've seen games before, but this does not feel like a game. It smells real. Gasoline, ocean air, fast food, hot leather seats, cheap perfume from the last person who sat where you are sitting. Jason drives with one hand. Lucia says nothing. You want to ask where you are going. Before you can, Jason looks at you in the mirror. Don't ask too much, he says. Lucia turns her head slightly. And don't trust anything that looks easy. That is the first rule. You don't understand it yet. You will. The first stop is not Vice City. It is the Keys. It smells like salt, rust, and people who know how to keep secrets. Jason knows this place. That makes it safer. That also makes it worse. Because every person Jason knows seems to want something from him. Brian is waiting near a boatyard. Old smile, sunburned skin, easy voice. The kind of man who talks like your uncle and watches like a shark. He lets Jason stay on one of his properties, rent-free. That sounds generous. It isn't. Nothing in Leonida is free. Not a room, not a favor, not a ride, not even silence. That night, you sit outside a small motel with Jason and Lucia. Lucia keeps touching the ankle monitor like she wants to rip it off. Jason keeps watching the road. You finally ask what the plan is. Lucia looks at you.
Only smart moves now.
Jason almost laughs, not because it is funny.
Because people only say that when they have already run out of clean options. The first job is supposed to be small. That is how they explain it. Small risk, small money.
Just enough to stop depending on men like Brian. You sit in the car outside a store near the edge of the city. Jason's hands are on the wheel. Lucia's beside him, staring at the entrance. For the first time all day, she looks scared. Jason notices.
If anything happens, I'm right behind you.
Lucia nods. You believe him. That is your first mistake. Because Jason can be right behind her and still not stop what is coming. They go in. For 30 seconds, nothing happens. Then everything happens at once. A shout from inside. A car pulling in too fast. Someone recognizing Jason. Someone else recognizing Lucia. A phone coming out. A siren somewhere too close. Lucia runs out first. Jason is half a second behind her.
Get down!
Yells for you to get down. The car tears away from the curb, and the easy score is gone. Now it is something else. Now it is a story. By sunset, Vice City knows. Not the whole truth. Just enough. Enough for strangers to point. Enough for clips to spread. Enough for people to say Jason's name like they know him. Enough for Lucia's face to start appearing on screens she never looked at. Vice City at night is not a city.
It is a living trailer. Neon spills over wet roads. Music shakes through club doors. Police lights flash in the distance, and nobody stops filming. Cars slide past like bullets made of chrome. People dance on sidewalks. People scream into phones. People laugh at things that should make them afraid. You thought GTA 6 would feel like freedom? It does. That is what makes it dangerous.
The next morning, Cal explains the map. He's sitting in a room with the blinds half closed, surrounded by screens, cans, wires, and the kind of paranoia that almost feels peaceful, because at least it has a system. He is Jason's friend. That is what he says. Then he asks if you have ever considered that everything on the internet might be true. Nobody answers. He pulls up Leonida, and for the first time, you understand how big this place is. Vice City is only the glowing part, the pretty part, the part that gets photographed. Beyond it are the keys, where favors become debts. Grass rivers, where the roads disappear into green water and the silence feels alive. Port Gellhorn, rough and tired, where people do not chase dreams, they chase the next payment. Ambrosia, hot and industrial, all smoke, work, and old pressure. Mount Calaga, far away and quiet, the kind of place people go when they want the world to forget their name. Cal points at Vice City. This is where trouble starts. Then he points at everything around it. This is where it hides. After that, the game opens. Not like a menu, like a wound. People start calling. Booby Ike, the local legend who turned street money into clubs, property, and a studio.
Draquan Priest, who talks like music is his way out, even though every door still opens back into the street. Real Dimes, Bay Lux, and Roxy, one hit away from becoming untouchable again. Raul Bautista, charming, experienced, smiling like risk is just another language he speaks fluently. Brian, still in the keys, still pretending he is helping, while everyone else does the dangerous part. One by one, the names become faces. One by one, the faces become problems.
Jason wants an easy life. Lucia wants a good one. You start to understand that those two dreams are fighting each other, because an easy life means staying quiet. A good life means taking more. And in Leonida, the moment you take more, someone takes notice. Days begin to blur. You ride through Ocean Beach while the sun burns white over the water. You pass Little Cuba, where the streets are loud, colorful, alive. You see clubs opening before dark, and people already lined outside like something holy is happening inside. You see highways packed with cars moving too fast toward places nobody should be in a hurry to reach. You see Port Gellhorn under gray light, all cheap signs and tired buildings. You see grass rivers at dusk, green and endless. Every place looks different. Every place wants the same thing, a piece of you. Your money, your loyalty, your fear, your mistake. By the time you return to Vice City, Lucia's ankle monitor is gone, but she does not look free. Jason stands by the motel window. Below, the street glows with neon. Somewhere far away, sirens rise and disappear. On the TV, a reporter talks about the job that went wrong. On another channel, real dimes are performing like the whole city belongs to them. Lucia watches the screen. Then she says it.
Somebody wanted this to happen.
Nobody speaks. Because once she says it, you can feel the shape of it. The job was too simple. The timing was too perfect. This was never just a robbery. This was the door, and Jason and Lucia walked through it. You ask who set them up. Jason closes the curtain. Lucia looks at the floor. For the first time, even Cal has nothing funny to say. Outside, Vice City keeps glowing. Beautiful, loud, hungry. You thought waking up inside GTA 6 meant causing chaos, but now you know the truth. You are not entering a playground. You are entering a machine made of beaches, cars, music, police lights, secrets, money, and people who all think they can beat the city before the city beats them. Jason picks up the keys. Lucia stands beside him. You follow them to the door. For a second, nobody moves. Then Lucia looks at Jason. Jason looks at you. And somewhere beyond the motel, Leonida waits.
Jason opens the door. Heat rushes in. Music follows. And you finally understand the rule Lucia tried to teach you at the beginning. Don't trust anything that looks easy. Because in GTA 6, paradise is only the first lie. The real game begins when the easy score goes wrong.